From the station with the most local news in our West Michigan, Fox 17 News at 5 starts right now.
For years, we have covered the damage that PFAS can cause. Those are toxic forever chemicals that are linked to cancer and other health problems.
And Wolverine Worldwide, which is a shoe manufacturer in Rockford, dumped those chemicals in northern Kent County back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. They then leached into nearby drinking wells, likely exposing residents for years without their knowledge.
Now, roughly 1,700 homes could get compensation after a judge granted preliminary approval to a $54 million settlement. Fox 17's Julie Dunmeyer joins us in studio with what this means and what really comes next. Julie.
Yeah, Josh, it felt like for a while there we were talking about PFAS every other week. But people who live here in this highlighted area of Kent County qualify for parts of that settlement, parts of Plainfield and Algoma townships, along with the city of Rockford. Homeowners will be notified of this settlement and their qualification for it by mail, by public outreach as well, and online. Then they're given the opportunity to submit their claims. 3M used PFAS to make Scotchgard, a waterproofing product that was then used by Wolverine. Both companies never denying their role in this contamination, both now paying for it.
1,700 property owners in this area of Kent County plagued with water with forever chemicals inside for decades.
So this is a process. This is truly a very long ultra marathon, not a sprint.
Many now qualifying as part of a class action lawsuit settlement to the tune of $54 million. That $54 million goes into a pot that will be split by 3 different subclasses. And those subclasses are even further broken down based on how much PFAS was detected in each respective home's water supply. More PFAS in the water means more money from the pot based on a point system. The subclasses include Subclass 1, people who didn't have municipal water in northern Kent County before November 1st, 2017, and were switched to it, or are in the process of making that switch. That group gets a bulk of the money, but has the highest number of potential claims. Subclass 2, people who needed or received a water filtration device, and Subclass 3, anyone else with PFAS detected in their water. But the settlement does also cover people who never had PFAS detected in their water. Some say the class action lawsuit will help, but people I've talked to today say there's no price that can be put on a person's health. Those who qualify will be given notice roughly by mid-October. Claims can be submitted online on a website yet to be rolled out. The rough deadline to submit a claim based on the lawsuit, mid-January 2023.
Wolverine Worldwide has been working to undo the damage they've done for years now. Those I spoke to today say they're happy that this hopefully sends a message to companies that people have the ultimate power. The judge has scheduled a hearing for March 2023 to consider final approval of this settlement. Live in the newsroom, or in the studio, Julie Dunmeyer, Fox 17 News.